Is it working now? Oh, there we go. Is it working now? Oh, there we go. Jesus. Hello. Okay, now that is too loud. Aye. Anyway, hello everyone. Hi. Okay, no. I'm too close. How about this? No, I think the mic is... No. It's gonna explode. Okay, yeah, if I scream, it will explode. How about this? Too far? I'll just... If I speak too loudly, it will feel weird. Okay. Anyway, welcome everyone to Trainz stream. Actually, let me see. Can I make it full screen again? How can I make it full screen again? Was it? No. That's not. No, that's escape. F1? No. What's the full screen button? Oh, Alt and Enter. No, that's OBS. Aha, there we go. But now I have to, every time I have to do that, I have to press fucking Windows. And then, because I have to adjust the stupid settings and on OBS. Okay, I don't need AD, I don't need my capture card on. Okay. Hello, it's been a while. The last you saw me has been probably way too long. Because I've just wanted to spend some time with family, and hence I haven't really streamed that much, and really to immerse myself in Hong Kong once again after what felt like an eternity that I haven't returned to Hong Kong when I was in the UK studying for university. So I hope you guys understand my absence on streaming, and the sticker on the water bottle is peeling onto my finger. Anyway, welcome to another Trainz stream. I promise there are videos that I will be making. It's just that I don't really have much time today. Well, I don't have much time when I've been to Hong Kong. Because I was way too, again, as the reasons that I was mentioning above. So today, we're in a route called Icarus Shinkansen. It's a fictional... let me turn on my face cam. It's... Okay. So it's basically... if I press M, is a humongous fictional Japanese map. Well, I say Japanese, it's just Japanese style, Japanese building inspired, and a major Japanese route. Let me turn back on the interface settings 45. There we go. And honestly, this route is made by Pagroove. I hope I pronounced their name right. And I have linked the download link in the description. It's not a directly download link, it's the page where the download link is on the Trainz forum. I don't think you need an account in order to download, but if you do, just register or log in the account. It's just that easy. And I just want to warn you, apparently it has like 2,000 items. So for those who haven't downloaded this before, it's gonna take forever. So there are some instructions in that page in that forum page that I linked to. If you're interested, then once again, you can check it out for yourself. And for another fair warning, please do not ask me where I get a lot of these trains in. It's too many to count. All I can say is that most of the trains I have in here all from DOS. But if you do try and ask, I will try my best to answer where I download certain trains from. Although today I hope to mainly just mess about on the Shinkansen line. I do wish to maybe explore some of the conventional lines that are around the map. Although the creator did say that in the forum pages that there are some details that are still a work in progress, so there might not be some scenery. But yeah. I guess without further ado, let's give this route a drive. Yeah, obviously. And I have played this route many times. I believe there was one time there the Icarus Shinkansen was on one of my videos. I think it was teaching how you could use a different camera, or a side camera that like follows along with a shot of a train. I just want to make sure that all the switches are in the right position, so I don't crash into any trains. Because during my free time playing this, it was an absolute disaster. It was an absolute disaster. I keep crashing into trains because I just have them run on their own. I need to turn on the bloody junction overlay because I can't switch the bloody points. Why can't I switch the points? Hello? Game? What the? Oh, something's wrong here. Oh no, there we go. Don't wonder what happened earlier there. I think there's a next station over here. So there are few stations along this route. What the hell happened to you? I'm just gonna park this train because for some reason you're on the middle of the main line. Go on the station, real stuff. Come on. A lot of these Shinkansen models are done by Hirochi, which as of 2025, I don't think I have ever heard of them for a long while, because they are usually very active on the train set forum many years ago, and who made a lot of the Shinkansen models as well, but don't know where did they go. So he's pretty much retired, I guess, or maybe he just moved on to something that's more worth his time. I guess I have no idea. Oh, let's park this train there. Okay. Any more obstructions on the main line? But yeah, as we go on the route, we can go through, you know, what's where's where, a bit more in depth, I guess. Actually, if that's the case, should we drive a Kodama instead? Should we drive like a local service instead? Cause it'll be more fun to stop at every station. Actually, no, I've got like obstructions on the main line already. As in, like, I've got trains at stations for sake of scenery purposes. Because honestly, yeah, as you can see, the route is like really endless, which props it up. It's a really big map. I'm unsure it's the latest version available on the download station. I'm unsure. Oh, actually, we got a train right in here, which is obscuring our... I'll figure it out later on once we reach the next station first. But for now, right, let's go back to... So let's give it a start from here. We'll explore it maybe at the back once we return from somewhere else, but... I only got like 1 or 2 hours before I will probably end stream, so I probably won't be streaming for that long. Anyway, welcome to another 500 series. This is... Hanyo Station. We got more platforms. There were some issues on this side of the platform where... on your copy, it might be a lot different, where the platform gaps is like super wide. I spent like a couple hours just to fix the tracks and the platform alignments of the track and make sure the gap between the train and the platform isn't very big. But yeah, there's a huge issue on this side where a big gap is here. So if Pagroove is watching this, I really hope you fix some of the Hanyo platforms. And because honestly, what's something I kind of dislike about Hanyo? I know like I'm starting this very like negatively, because I don't know how the hell did they make the platform gate doors and how. So, I mean, well, I say the platform gate doors. I mean these fences to act as like the fences. Well, I'm just gonna show what I mean. So on real life Shinkansen, and yes, I've been to Japan. I forgot if I mentioned it before, but I have been to Japan. But yeah, I've been to Japan now. I've saw my childhood train. But anyway, main point is, on some Shinkansen stations, there are fences. On this is Hakata Station. You can see that there are some fences over there. So so pretty much these the bridges in there are pretending to be them, or at least supposed to be them anyway. But the alignment is very horrible. I don't know, like as you can see here. Oh yeah, this is one of the more big gaps issue that I honestly can't be bothered to fix. But yeah, as you can see here, I don't know how what train did they use to measure the platform gates, because none of the Shinkansens that I use really fits on every single one of them. So as you can see here, that one of the doors here are not very parked accurately. But like even this doesn't. This does. No, I don't think this does. This kind of does. This does. This does. One doesn't. One does. Does. And both does before having to enter here, which doesn't really matter because this is only a cap door. But yeah, you get the idea. The alignment is not that great here. Honestly, I would love to. I would absolutely love to help Pagroove being able to. There. I would definitely love to help Pagroove with the alignment on the station here, because honestly, it's really bugging me. A lot of the train platforms, like a lot of the trains, doesn't really match. Like what some here, some doesn't match the 8-coach trains. But I guess we gotta do with it. It's Trainz after all. But I promise you, a lot of the other buildings are a lot better. Anyway, let's get going. Enough yapping. Alright. I can turn up the offer later. Okay, let's go. Wait, what? No. Everything went wrong already. Everything went wrong already. Shit. Shit. Huh? What the fuck? Hold up. Hold up. Huh? Oh, that explains it. I have to respawn the bloody train again. Because I derailed. That was my fault. Whoops. Let's try again. Is it? Why am I Jeff again? Oh, get off. Give me an Andrew. I don't know why Trainz just love to have Jeff as the Shinkansen driver. I have no idea why. What about Greg? Sure. Alright. Let's do this correctly this time. Okay. And not gonna lie, I wish I had the sound effects for the different trains, but unfortunately I can't find them. I can't find the sound when the train's about to leave. Well, I kind of do, but those are paid, and I'm not willing to throw my money over it. Let me see, can I? Hold on. I think I could do this instead. Hold on, wait, I got tracking this. I need to make that ringer as maximum volume. Is it very loud? Hold on. Was it loud on my iPad? It works! It works! But yeah, that's that's the melody, train melody for JR West trains, especially it's especially used on the 500 series and the Railstar series. What am I saying? The 700 series. Any train, any Shinkansen that JR West owns, play that melody. Well, modern trains anyway. Are they up until 300? That they still use that? Using the simple controls is really frustrating, because you can't really control the speed very well. Oh yeah, sometimes this happens. This is not... I just want to alarm you guys that this is not the route's problem. This is really me. I think if you have too many trains on the route, this will happen. Actually, maybe a better idea if I save now. Save the route and like relaunch the route again. So I can give you guys a quick look at the route, good proper look at the location, because like the tracks are gone for some reason. No idea why. Yeah, it should not look like this. This is just fair warning. Oh, the sound is so amazing. Door is open. Forgot that I have an opposite train. I was going to Hanyu as well. Wait, is everything loaded now? Okay, let me save really quick. Let me save. Let it load. Alright, let me exit driver first, and then I'll rejoin. Just so that I just so that make sure that everything's alright. Should be this one. I still hate how trains that just made tornado, like a lot of the UK trains just lock behind a subscription. It's horrible. Yet they list it on the shop. They say, yeah, we're gonna release them in the future as a separate add-on. Absolute lie. They absolutely didn't. Just cruel. Okay. Anyway, welcome to Shinhanyo, which on the left side of here, I'm unsure was this their first or second route, but on this side of the route, this is, I can't remember what Shinkansen route this was. But yeah, this is a Shinkansen depot for this particular Shinkansen line. So this here is supposed to be another Shinkansen line, which on its own has its own route. I think yeah, KUID Shinkansen is called. I think the route is called. I may be wrong. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, 1 second. Was it KUID Shinkansen? That was an aircon remote. Ignore that. Yeah, it is the KUID Shinkansen. So it's a completely different map separately, and the Icarus Shinkansen is mainly on this side. So the KUID Shinkansen in itself is a complete other beast on its own. So I wouldn't suggest you have two maps together, and like two maps, having two of the two routes together on the same PC, unless you have a very large storage system. Well, yeah, unless you have very big storage. But yeah, I played the KUID Shinkansen at one point before, but the move is okay as well. I do really like the bridge, because the Shinkansen bridge goes under the route bridge as well, which is honestly pretty cool. Quite like it. Before having to go to more tunnels, and I think, yeah, more tunnels and more bridges, until you arrive at, you know, the KUID side of the area. But yeah, it's really cool. I would highly recommend you check it out if you're interested. It's another big map, but it's not as big as this. So if you want like a smaller, high-speed route, then yeah, you absolutely can go download that one. It's on download station, all right. I believe it's already complete as far as I know. But anyway, let's move on. But yeah, you can also put some more trains here. You can treat this as another Shinkansen line, put other Shinkansen in there. But yeah, pretty cool. At one point, I did try to put like a Hakata Minami fake, like a Hakata Minami station over here. Pretend that it is, despite having a. It's just literally a walking distance away from here, but you know. Let me see. What can I do for the departure bell? Because I don't have this recorded, so I'm just gonna. Wait, isn't there like a clean recording? Wait, hold on. Thank you for Suntetsu 0305 for their amazing recording. I just want to go shout out their channel name. Hold on. They have so many. This person has so many good 500 series footage. Go subscribe to them if you like the 500. If you like the 500 series Shinkansen. So yeah, go sub to them. Anyway, full screen again. I'm just gonna close the door, please. Close the door. Thank you. Beemo, beemo, beemo. These sound effects I have to manually make. I have to personally do them because otherwise, actually I think I might not do them because it feels weird for me doing it anyway. But yeah, as I said before, I tried to find the sound when the Shinkansen is about to depart. It's the most normal generic sound that applies to all stations. Before there's supposed to be platform gate doors, but no one recorded them for some reason. So unfortunately, I have to do those sound effects by myself. Well, obviously we can do this in the real drive mode, but it's very hard to break. I haven't downloaded a lot of the conventional line train, so I don't know. I'll see what I can do once during a stream. But yeah, I had an absolute blast in Japan, honestly. It's amazing there. You gotta try it. You gotta go to Japan yourself to experience the whole fulliness of Japanese engineering. But yeah, in terms of ride quality, yeah, the 500 is amazing. Seriously, like the seats are decently, really comfortable. Although you know the eight coaches only has what 3 types of seat. The normal seat is like basically the 500 series is fine. I think overall is like perfect. Nearly. Bit of a shame that they can't reach 300 nowadays because apparently it was. I even had to ask the conductor about this, and I'm fortunate to meet a conductor that has knowledge about. I think anyway, they have knowledge. I have like massive knowledge about the whole engineering aspect of the Shinkansen and all that. They explained to me that apparently it was because after the 500 series had changed its pantograph when they were, being converted to 8 carriages. It was because of that they can't reach 300 kilometers anymore, which is honestly a bit of a shame. So this is the original pantograph, as you can see here. But yeah, the normal one uses a completely different type. Which, let's just go over speed. I don't really like how it's so slow on some of the sections here, honestly. When obviously we could go a lot more faster. How near are we close to the station? Not that far. We can do a little passing shot here for here. I purposely made this raining because recently Japan had a huge rain. Apparently a lot of the Shinkansens, at least on the Sanyo Shinkansen, they were massive, they were like huge suspensions due to heavy rain. So well, I don't know, we'll probably drop something else out in the Hot series once you know we go somewhere else. Because apparently there's supposed to be a mini Shinkansen on this side of the map, but there were some issues there which I have no idea what track it uses, because the track there is completely missing. I don't know what track it uses, so if Pagroove is watching this, I really hope you can answer me what track it uses, because I have no idea like why it's completely missing. Like it was like missing textures and all that. Oh yeah, now realistically this console does not exist. I purposely made this myself. Let's go a little bit faster. Whew. So that was Minami Kitapiko. So I'm assuming this is like south of Kitapiko. Really well built city, I think. And I think soon we'll be soon reaching Kitapiko. Well, Kitapiko-cho, I think. Gotta prepare the sound effects. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. Alright, just slow down here. Okay, now. You'll be hearing that a lot from this entire journey, because that sound is using the plays whenever the intermediate is it's played whenever a train or whenever a Shinkansen arrives in the intermediate station. So there's like two different versions of different melody of the same song. Let's do a few of our train arriving. Why not? This is Kitapiko. And stop. And here we can open the doors on the right side. Ding dong, ding dong. And then let's instant load. Is it instant load? Instant load. Now we got. I think hopefully we got now like maximum passengers. No, it's not a lot, but like oh well. You know, let's have some opposite traffic, shall we? Let's make this train go to here. I'm pretty sure the next stop from here is like, unless I'm not. Let's see, what's the other Shinkansen? Do you guys have another Shinkansen stop over here? Was that, yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, I'll send you here then. Now, one of the other things that I'm kind of... This is really nitpicking. Because realistically, at least if you're using rolling stock with, I don't know, Sanyo Shinkansen at least, all Shinkansens don't usually just stop right at the end here. Shorter trains would usually stop in the middle of the platform. So, and there's no track marks for that. It's all 16 coaches. So, would have been cool to have track marks for 8 coach trains, or I don't know, if you're using Tohoku Shinkansen rolling stock, then like, you know, E6, E8, no, I don't think E8 is even in train set yet. E6, E3s, someone has made E3. I don't know, E2, E4, etc. Yeah, I absolutely think they should make. Well, obviously, I mean, if that's the case, then you might. I mean, I guess fair enough for them to not add it, but I would just. I mean, if that's the case, you might as well add them yourself, but it does take a lot of time. But for me, I honestly don't be. There was a previous version where I did it, but because the update doesn't apply to the old map every time when a new update comes in, so that's why I haven't really bothered with it. So most of the time, honestly, I just plan on manually driving, honestly. So that would have been platform southbound. Okay, now we got some opposite traffic. I got another 500 here, which is, I don't know why this guy is also. Oh yeah, for the sake of referencing, this is the Kodama version. This is a slight modification. But yeah, this is the current pantograph design. Apparently, it's either because they lost the Nozomi design after having to replace it with this one. Now, because I can't remember, was it because it's heavy? Hold on, let me check. I even took a screenshot of the conductor saying explaining about the design problems. And I do really mean conductor. He's not an engineer or anything. Let me see. For the sake of privacy, I'm not gonna show their face for now, because I know Japanese. I don't know. The reason why I'm not showing their faces is because in a lot of Japanese made in a lot of videos that that are Japanese YouTubers made, they usually censor people's faces. So for my respect for them, I'm not gonna show their faces for now. On video I probably won't, but when it's like I'm posting on social media, I should be fine. Let's see, where is it? There we go, found it. Because of the change in shape of the pantograph, the top speed was reduced from 300 kilometers to 285 kilometers. So probably because this doesn't allow for 300, I guess that's why they aren't capable of doing so. I would like to see it. Is it possible to still reach 300 with this pantograph? Realistically, I mean? Because, like... Because I'm sure... Obviously, there are some ATC systems that allow... That, you know, prevents Shinkansen from overspeeding, but I would like to see how possible would this be. Can they reach, like, 290 kilometers even with this? But yeah, that's just dreaming. Yeah, this is the Kodama design. In the 2 intermediate carriage is not supposed to look like this. These coaches are from the Nozomi set. And from here, and here is all the Kodama originals. Okay, let me move you to the next station. Let's have some opposite traffic, shall we? There's Sumamoto. Where is it? Here? There we go. Southbound. And there is this one train that I needed to get out of the platform, otherwise we can't use it. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to do this every time if we want to move the trains. Shovel them around. Okay. All should be well. Let's go back to Greg. And let's do... Well, it happens again. It's loading. Actually, let's take a look at Kitabako. So apparently this is placed on like a little island. An extended island before there's a little bridge on here that crosses into the other island. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, the reason why the buildings are being lighted up is because it's getting late now. At least in Trainz anyway. I'm gonna stop the rain. Where can I? Was it session? Have a drizzle. I think this is the conventional Kitabako line, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, this is like Kitabako Central, I believe. I don't know. We might just operate some conventional lines here. Who knows? Honestly, I have yet to explore the conventional lines. Will be fun to see. Anyway, I need that recording again. Where is it? No, that's an ad. There's so many ads on YouTube, Jesus. Nope, hold on. That's the other sound. Okay. Alright, let's go. Once again, though, the recording I just played is also made by Santatsu Railway. Jesus, 2 years ago. Alright, let's go. Seriously, like, the massive buildings is just so crazy. I have no words, but it's stunning. This is what you can do with, like, the power of Trainz. Have a massive, beautiful looking map like this, if you take your time enough. It's beautiful. Alright, let's just I'm speed up. Why am I stuck at 100? No, there we go. I wish they have a list for actual sound effects, because it's a bit annoying to find. They only posted them as shorts, which is a bit annoying. But oh well. Here's our opposite train. Maybe we should have left the N700 on the right to move to the next station, so we can pass it from there. And otherwise, it will be very empty on the left side of the run. I'm the more to think about it, I feel like there might be some more there might be more routes that, like, because the map, I believe, it's, as far as I know, it's not completed yet. There is more that's gonna be done towards, like, this side of the map. This side of the map is still being built, so look out for those, I guess. I do wonder though, although I've seen caps of the 500 series, I wonder how, what does it look like now? I mean, because I am unsure. I don't know. Do we have a 285 marker on here? Because, you know, nowadays they can only reach that top speed. Why? One sec. It's for, there we go. Have to do this so that the map could load. Realistically, it cannot go that fast. This is because the engine spec, for some reason, Hiroshi just defaulted all of these trains to run at like 324 kilometers, for some reason. So you have to, like, manually dial it down if you want to reach a desired speed. There we go, 300 kilometers. Despite having to probably disturb the neighbors. My god, why is it not loading again? Why? And I guess yeah, that's why we should maybe have rank Kodamas for like stop at all stations. We can actually probably explore the different places. Because my god, we're zooming for the entire map. Literally, there's more stations over here. And Jesus Christ, this is amazing over there. I got nothing else I can say. It's just I'm speechless. Honestly, it's so cool. Let's do it from top of the building. I mean, well, I've only ever been on the Icarus Shinkansen, and then like a lot of the places are very rural, on like main lines. It's only when you're approaching like bigger cities where there's like a lot more buildings like that. So the fact that there's so many buildings here, and the fact that we're going 300 kilometers around the city center, it's probably going to disturb some neighbors. Are there any trains coming by still? Oh. I'm glad you're moving, I think. Are you moving? Hold on, are you moving? Hold on. Oh shit, never mind. There's no more trains on this side. I don't think. Wait, this is the... What's this? This is the 500 series. Oh shit, it is. Oh well. This literally got no, yeah. But I guess the less trains the better, because otherwise we got no space to really mess about with train, you know. All right, can you load, please? Thank you. Me want train spotting. Spot from here. We should not be going that quick through this section. We should not be going through this speed. But fuck it. I'm sorry, but a lot of the sections are too slow. Why are we going like 220? Like, I might as well drive a series and it makes no difference. Which I believe I did spawn a series somewhere. And here it is again. The map isn't loading. I should probably delete some trains. Shouldn't I? Because it's struggling to load. I have to do this every time just to get the assets loaded. Which is really annoying, but oh well. It's trains there, what can you do? Here it is again! Why can you stop? Load the... There we go. Jesus Christ. Now this is the countryside I was really looking for. It's good scenery, I tell you. Wait, can we... Wait, let me do... a maximum zoom. That's beautiful. Now we're going 300 kilometers. Oh no, there is a 285 ATC over here. Oh, cool. But would there be a 285 top speed thingy here? That made me wonder. Or maybe they just didn't. I'm sure the drivers know what they're doing, I guess. And it's not loading again. Fantastic. We're passing another station soon. Does Sumamoto even have a conventional line? I don't think there is. No, there is a tramway. Huh, for some reason Sumamoto does... Yeah, they only have a tramway. They don't have a conventional line or anything. Wow. But yeah, the usually 8 car trains are supposed to be stopped in the middle, but well. Nothing I can do. I honestly don't want to spend time adding so many track markers. I would rather drive. Well, yeah, when you get the Shinkansen pass by, it's very loud, no matter where you go. Like, no matter what speed they go, it's super loud. It's, like, really fucking loud. Are we nearing the... Okay, here we go. No, wait, we got one more. A curved station, which is pretty cool. Which I quite like this station, actually. Let's see it here instead. This is much more cool. Let's see it. We see it on this side. There it is. So at some point, I do think that we should probably slow down at some point. Once we go on hill. Once we like pass this section, we'll start slowing down. And great, this is fantastic. The map doesn't load. Is it loading? Come on. Load, please. Thank you. Because I also slow down through this section. I'll talk about how how much I hate this station. Like that's like this spot, like this station should not exist at all. And also, even if I hate it, I don't think Pagroove can really do much about it because it's like it's already built. There's nothing really could be changed about it, really. This is Icarus Shinkansen's station. After we pass this section, I'll explain why I hate this station so much. And the placement of the station is so poor as well. Oh, wait, do I clip? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oof. 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 I think our train is clipping through the wall, are we? Yeah, we are. Look at that. Yikes. Yikes. Well, there's nothing really going to do much there, to be honest. Even if I try to... Because the gap is super narrow. And unlike in Trainz Driver 2, in Trainz I hear you can't really move the train while... Like, you can move the train while the train is on it. Here's a depot. This is where most of the lag came from. Look how, like, I got too many trains here. Which you really don't need that many. But it's a good depot at least. I have a sucky nose towards the aircon. It doesn't load again. 1 second. There we go. Oh right, hold on. For one thing, I need to switch the junction on the last station here because I think I might have forgot to switch back. Hold on. Wait, come on, load, please. I could appreciate you loading. Thank you. Map. I don't know why. Is it that difficult to render the entire map? Jesus. Alright, that's it. I'm doing this. I'm doing this method. Because honestly, I'm quite sick of it not loading every time. Okay, we can go a little bit slower. Well, we'll go a little bit quicker. Wait, no, hold on. That's the wrong video. Right, I'm reducing the volume for now. So screw it. Where is documentary? It's a bit too late, but should be played earlier. Not this. There we go. Because it's the final stop. Okay, here we are. We slowed down way too quickly. But yeah, if we have time, then I can explore the conventional lines. If we don't, then that's unfortunate. And here we are. The final stop on this part of the Shinkansen line. This is Icarus International Airport. Having a direct. Okay, hold on. Let me reopen the door for this one. Hello. Open sesame. There we go. Oh, you also. Door. Open. Thank you. So this is the airport. I believe you can technically fly some planes. No, I don't think you can. Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, no, you can't. Ignore that. Ignore what I said. From what I can see, this seems to be a cargo area, cargo bay area. I think. If everything's loaded there, then yeah, this is a cargo area. But this is for the conventional lines, obviously. Oh yeah, for freight lines and all that jizz. On the other side, though, yeah, the freight yard. And then what's this? Is this a domestic? Ah, conventional station. Cool. And I believe. Wait, where am I going? Oh, that's another line that apparently it's like. I'm not sure are there supposed to be any more developments on this side, because doesn't look like there is anyway. But yeah, on this side is a lot more major, where there's an actual like airport station, well for I can't speak, for conventional lines. So yeah, cool. Connect to a building here, where I think they just go under the ground for the station. I think. Here as well, I think. I don't know, that's how I'm thinking anyway. I'm not sure where do these airport buildings come from though. But they look decent, I guess. They do the job very well. As they're like this as distant scenery. So cool to see some more planes here. But yeah, cool. Alright, let me move. Okay, are there anything? Are there anything here other than the airport? Anyway, here's the runway. So I don't think there's much of anything there. Apart from like a lot more houses. Alright, let me move some of the trains as well, because otherwise we don't have a proper way to get through everything. Is there another train that's there? Oh, we got a rail style over here. Alright, move. There we go. Let's move this train up ahead as well. Cause why not? Don't think that should cause so much of an issue. Navigate to... Because I want to take a train back to here. Or at least an 8-car train anyway. Oh, is that number 3? Oh, yeah, it is number 3. Okay. I need to replace all these drivers, I swear to God. Why the old Jeff? Like, literally, I cannot differentiate them. All of them, I can't. Huh? Where? Where the hell did I spawn you in? Oh shit. Was it this one? Oh no, there's this one. Let's do skip. There we go. He's a new driver. Alright, time to move to the next destination, please. Thank you. ICSA. Supposed to be south. And behind, is it Dave? Oh, yeah, it is. Or should we have him skip? Yeah, I should probably have him skip. Let's get all the way to here. Is that? Wait, is that a train that's supposed to go there? No? Yeah. This is SCS Kitabako. Okay, right. Now we've got some trains moving. We could probably drive an 8-coach train. Yeah, this time I don't want to drive another 500 series. I know we just left. I know we just had one. Like, driven away, but screw it. Let's just drive a new one from a depot. Wait for it. Every time I have to wait for it to bloody spawn. Well, not really spawn, like load. There we go. Because I've actually ridden on this, you know, before. Go here. Yep. Turn around first. Why don't you move at like notch 1? What is wrong with you? And screw it, let's just make it dark time. Why not? Let's just make it like 8 AM. Sorry, no, not 8 AM, 8 PM. Ah, the lag. So, we'll be only taking this train as far as Kitabako. I'm surprised they don't have interior lights, to be honest. Thought they would have. Because like at least even the N100A, with a very exposed texture, has some interior lighting. The nighttime is really bad. I don't know. I don't know. Is it because of my like not no shading or something? So yeah, you know, never mind. I'll turn it back to the daytime. Let's make it like 5:30. Oh, let's just make it 6 AM. There we go. Make it 2 times. Okay. Wait, here's our Railstar train. What the fuck? Oh, I guess we just have a guy that sits in the invisible seat. Although actually, okay, never mind. No. Too loud. What? I said periodic. Let's make it cloudy. Jesus. But yeah, because this coach is just a reskin texture of car number 1, and like the back here is just covered up texture. If it's any obvious enough, but yeah. But I still find it weird that they just did Hiroshi just did this. They just slap a texture on it. A lot of the 16 car trains are the same case, I believe. Even on the 500 series, I believe. Is that the same case? No, I heard in the 500 series that's not that. So I don't understand why the 700 series is just that. Because of it, there's a lot of Shinkansens that are built off the 700 series model that they have, and they just have this plastic texture over here that the door just doesn't work, which is like super weird. But even this coach, it's just apparently it's just a reskin. What the hell? Oh well. Anyway, let's just go. I don't want to bother with the sound effects. Them, I hate how they use like the default electric train sound noise. I really hate it. Because I actually I tried recording a sound on the E8 on a E7 on a 700 series Shinkansen. They do sound something. They have a sound. I just realized I made a great mistake. Forgot to set points. Oh my god, go move back. Please, God, love of God. Let me move back, please. Right, there we go. They move back forcefully. Alright, now we go. I can't tell. Is this a 700? Oh, no, this is the N700 cab. Is it? No, I think this is 700. I honestly can't tell. Then again, never really been to the 700 series before. Look, I never took a look at the cab before. So, but yeah, the acceleration on this is broken. I say broken like because the engine spec it uses, it just has it like crazy high acceleration. And I believe all the Shinkansen trains, not just Hirochi trains, but I think I think Scomi, SOCOMI, they have made some Shinkansen models, and use the same. I don't think it's the same engine spec, but like the sound is the same. And honestly, when a lot of the Shinkansens here uses the same noise, I'm not really surprised. I think like it's fine at this point, because otherwise it will be another crazy measure to just make new, like they have to make new noise or make new sound. Sorry, record new sounds just for these models. Which honestly, it's just train set, man. I don't think realistically, I don't think like Kaito or Atomics have like realistic train noises even on their models. So fair play to them, I guess. Alright, I gotta let the bridge load again because it doesn't load. Thank you. Right, after the next stop, I'm gonna have a toilet break. I suddenly do miss Sanyo Shinkansen now. Now that I've experienced it, now that I've actually experienced the route myself, I really want to go riding. I want to go back into the UK and play again, because again, for those who don't know, I left the Densha Go controller back in the UK. Cause it's just too big, and it doesn't fit in my luggage when I was coming back to Hong Kong. So. Unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, here's Icarus Shinkansen. I hate the name of the station already. Why is it not Icarus Station? And like the brakes are completely broken. Like you can instantly stop. No, honestly, I don't even know what the proper acceleration is. Yikes! Why is there no walls? And here we are. Let me see is my train like in the entire platform. Yeah, it is. Right, here we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Apologies for the suddenly shrink size of the screen. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah. Icarus. Is it Icarus? No, it's like how do you pronounce it? Icarus? K-A and C-A sounds like nearly the exact same. But yeah, Icarus. A station in kind of the middle of nowhere. Well, I didn't say in the middle of nowhere, but like, obviously there's a lot of more residential areas around this here. There's literally no conventional line trains whatsoever. Other than maybe like here. Is this a conventional line? It is. So maybe you got conventional line trains here, but nothing really that's close, like super close to the actual station. Is it? I think so. So okay, no. Sorry. There is. I'm blind. There is. Right beside here. But, like, so from here, like, from this direction, it splits two ways pretty much. So one way goes to, we're gonna check that place later on once we reach back to Kitabako. So we can change trains. All the way over here, that's another Shinkansen destination. And on this track, it goes back to Kitabako International Airport. No, sorry, Icarus International Airport. Well, the middle track here uses the middle track here makes use of, what am I saying? Basically, the middle track leads back into the Shinkansen depot right over here. I have a major problem here because honestly, who would build something like this? Because I feel like if this here should not be a Shinkansen station whatsoever. If anything at all. If anything at all. And what's worse is that because trains have to slow down to 70 kilometers, as you can see earlier when I was driving the 500, to turn towards the left and then go towards here and continue on. So this is something that I don't understand, is that why can't they just make use of the middle track instead? So like they use the middle track so that trains don't have to like completely like full stop, just so that it could go all the way to there without stopping, without needing to slow down, like massively. And especially here, and because even if we have train to stop here, I don't think this platform can even fit like 16 coaches. I don't think it can. It barely fits, if anything. And towards that section, like, and they also want like trains going towards this direction or from here or from there to stop at Icarus as well. And so they have a track that connects over to here. Which, I mean, at this point, if you really want a big station here, at least like make use of the Shin Amori. Is it Shin Amori? Hold on. Yeah, Shin Amori. Shin Amori Station as the building here, so that trains could like go towards like all trains should stop here, and you know, one train can go towards the international airport, another towards the other direction, you know. But this is such a poorly built station. Like no matter which direction you go, Shinkansens have to slow down here. So like trains doesn't stop here. That goes to the other side. Is it the west side technically? I think the west side of the map. Have to like go past the station. Like so. I mean, at this point, you might as well just not have a station. I'm sorry, like you might as well not have a station here, and so that trains could just go like, doesn't have to slow down massively. But otherwise, it will require massive rebuild, which probably takes up a lot of time. Though I'm just saying, I'm still criticizing it, because I still think this is a very poor section of Shinkansen here. And like, just make these 2 tracks. They should have made these 2 tracks connect to the depot here instead, because it makes a lot more sense. Like Okayama, like stations like Okayama, which like I think towards the Hakata end, they do a similar thing as well, where like, not exactly like this, where they have side tracks that goes towards left and right before going down slope, and then have a little yard there. But here is not that. This is not the case. But yeah, let's move on. The other section is completely fine. I think completely fine. Like, there's no massive problems as far as I can tell. Anyway, let's go to the next station, shall we? Oh, yikes. Another weird thing is that on the rail stars, I think after car 8, I believe? Even after car 8. No, sorry, after car 4 and 5, it's supposed to be all 2+2 seating. So like, even in this coach, it's supposed to be 3+2. For some reason, but like, these 3 coaches are accurate, this coach is accurate. For some reason this isn't, for some reason this is like 3+2. Despite the fact that the texture is for 2+2. Man, I wonder why. Like, this is accurate, I think. We're going for a tunnel. With the tunnel not loading at all. Fantastic. Do we just slow down again? For the upcoming section with our stop. I think it should be somewhere here, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's a Awadi. We can increase speed a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the rendering here. Like, it's struggling to render a lot of the locations. Well, this coach is not accurate because it's 3+2. No, neither is this. And one thing that I'm not going to criticize them about the Hirogi's own model is that on the rail star there's supposed to be some compartments on this end, but obviously this is using the car number 1. They just didn't make a new model of it. They just didn't make a new model of it, which kind of sucks. Anyway, here's Awaji. For this bit here, I would just recommend you just not. You just park wherever. Maybe here. Like, you can see how broken the acceleration is. And it's kind of the half the reason why I don't want to, kind of the reason why I don't want to showcase the Shinkansen in Trainz and Race, because the acceleration is just not realistic at all. It's so not realistic. But yeah, here's Awaji, which I like this station because it's curved. It's a curved station. It's pretty cool. You know, you got like you get good views from there, I guess. It's of a straight line. And I believe the how long this is, I believe you can fit 16 car trains here, I believe. And there's another pretty decent sized conventional line tracks here. Which, yeah, it's pretty cool. There's even a little seaside town here as well. Not really seaside town, it's like the harbor, the docks, or however you want to call the shipment place. But yeah, how about actually, let's just decide, is this a small building here? A lot of good roads, actually. Decent road buildings with... buildings? I don't know how to judge scenery. So... I apologize. But yeah, pretty decent good scenery, I guess. Man, I miss Japan. You know, I'm gonna take the chance to... I want to let you guys see about the 700 series acceleration sound, because the 700 series and beyond, the train just doesn't make a sound at all. Well, they kind of do, but it sounds very, you have to listen to it very quietly, because otherwise you can't hear it. Face cam. Let me see. It's supposed to be a trip I got from Hiroshima. Oh yeah, you know what? There's one thing I want to show you guys as well. If y'all going to Japan, go to Hiroshima. I've bought this at Hiroshima Station. It's in one of the food court or like huge malls that are like down at the bottom of the station. At the bottom of the platform. Or was it concourse level? I can't remember. But just go to there. You'll find it. But this here is amazing. This is maple munji. So it's like I don't have a picture of it. What about this? Let me see. Do you have a... No, you don't. Ah, there we go. Looks like this. And although these mungies don't have any like inner, like there's no whatever ingredients thingy you have in there, but it smells very good. It smells very good, and it's, I don't know, for those who want to get into mungi or eating mungi, I guess. I think this is a pretty good starter for getting into it. It smells nice. It tastes nice. It's good, and look, and it has a Shinkansen on it as well. Really cool. Apparently, you can only get those in Hiroshima. So, and there's so much to see just by the station. By the way, I've only visited around. Like what's around the station, but never really fully outside. Like I believe there was supposed to be a Hiroshima bombing museum. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to go there, but would definitely like to revisit Hiroshima at some point again. But yeah, sorry about the sidetrack. Let me look for the... Where is it? Wasn't it E8? Was it E11? No, E9? Which 700 series I got on before? Hold on. Here we go. It's oh, it is E8. Hey, there it is. Really cool. And I think I have a recording of the departure sound. I'm sure I do. There it is. You can clearly hear something from it. But yeah, it sounds like that. Which sounds pretty good, and honestly. It sounds really nice. It's a nice sound. But obviously, from the outside, I don't think from the outside, I don't think you can really hear it as much. But yeah, the 700 series is amazing. I'll give you that much. If you were to come to Japan, you have to ride the 700 series and the 500 series. Come on. Avoid the N700 series as much as you can unless it's really needed, because the acceleration on it, it's very comfortable. Like, you don't feel I think, yeah, out of all the other Shinkansens, at least on the Sanyo Shinkansen, this is the most comfortable you will ever experience. Because when it accelerates, you will not feel like the acceleration that will make you push against your seat. Although I believe the 500 series does, it's not as hard. It's not as much as the N700 series. You have to try this yourself to be able to experience it. I can't describe it just through words. But I mean, obviously, with a broken acceleration like this, yeah, I wouldn't say it's really comfortable, is it? You know what? Let's do it with hard mode this time. Even though, yeah, honestly, yeah, no, this is broken. It is so broken. All right, now it's non-stop to Kitabako, and then we can do another non-stop trip back from here, back from there to the other terminal. To be honest, like, it is to each their own, I think. Like, all the 8-car Shinkansens that runs on the Sanyo Shinkansen have each of their own good points. I personally think. None of them are bad. Well, I say that they are bad. It's just they also have good points, you know. I'm gonna take the chance to move this 500 series back towards a little bit more middle. It's really pissing me off. It's pissing me off the fact that there's no middle, like the track marker. There's no middle track markers. There we go. Just gotta make sure that we don't crash into other trains. Where is my driver? It's another Jeff, I just realized. Oh, we just skipped a station. That's fine. I have to do this again. Every time. I hate that it doesn't know. It struggles to render stuff. But yeah, on the in real life, in the 500, car 4 and number 5 uses the Railstar seats. The reserve seat anyway. The reserve seats are usually 2+2. Apart from car 6, which is actually an X-screen car. Even with the new P formation, which car 4, 5, and 6, they use modified green cars. I don't understand why didn't they think of that during the time when they were converting the 500 series. I honestly don't get it. Which is why I made the 500 series in Trainz right here. Just have car 4 and 5 to be green cars as well. I don't understand why they haven't. I don't understand why haven't they thought of that. That's smart. Have X-screen car products to be reserved seating without the green car parts. It's cool. There you go, maximum speed. Oh no, that's not maximum speed. Hold on. Yeah, close enough. It's supposed to only go 285. Although I didn't really, as far as I remember, I think I have only ever ride the 300 series 3 times during my time in Japan. One time it was Shin Osaka to Okayama. The second time was Tokuyama to Hakata. The third time, I believe, is Hiroshima to Shin Osaka, and then that's it. That is all the time I've run the 700 series. So the longest time I've rode it really is between Hiroshima and Shin Osaka. At the same time, I have technically rode the section there. So, really, like, the 700 series is gonna survive until 2027, so it should be fine. I think. Because it will... The 700 series and the Dr. Yellow, alongside the 500 series, will fully retire by 2027. It's just that the 500 series is gonna be retiring a little bit more earlier. Yeah, just that they retire a little bit more earlier due to their older age. While the 700 series can still fight on as a Kodama. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, because these rail stars used to run faster Hikari rail star services, as you can see in my Den Shining Go videos. But they have been vote kicked really because of the Sakura and Mitsuho services that are pretty much uses the same, nearly the same stopping pattern as a Hikari rail star, which are ran by N700s. from Shinosaka to Kyushu, to the Kyushu region. I think, was it, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Hold on. Was it Cho? It's something Cho. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. It is Kagoshima Cho. I believe it is it Lokido? I think. But yeah, it's like at the very top notch of Kyushu. They run all the way to. Sakura is a bit slower. Like, although on the Icarus Shinkansen, both Mizuho and Sakura, I believe they kind of stop nearly somewhat the same stopping pattern. But once they reach to Kyushu, Mizuho is a lot faster than Sakura, because I believe Sakura stops at all stations after Shinosaka. But yeah, realistically, in real life, it's a very enjoyable ride. That I've personally seen the compartments in the 8th coach. I believe you can still book it. That is, I'm unsure because I really touched the ticket machines. If you go as a group, go to the ticket office. Like if you're like 4 people, I believe they will let you ride those compartments for you, as far as I know. At least that's what the conductor when I was on my way back from Hiroshima to Shinosaka. The conductor told me about like if they book you, if you have a group, you can definitely book it. I have seen people having to ride those compartments solo, but I believe you have to pay essentially 4 seats, I believe. We should be approaching Kitapako soon. Although with the time I have on hand, I don't think I can stream that quick. Why is there? I have no idea. Yeah, some of them just slow down. Thank God they have. crazy like deceleration, acceleration, like broken. Might as well. I forgot what was it called. Was it Mamonaku Kitabako desu? I think. I can't remember. Oh yeah, fun fact. There currently in the current Shinkansen timetable, there is ever only one Hikaru rail style, which isn't really a full rail style run. I believe it was from Shin Iwakuni to Okayama, and that's it. That's it. Like, that's the only section. And I think it just pretty much does all. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. But it starts at some stations. Although currently you can still see 700 series passing the stations, if you're fortunate enough to encounter a Shinkansen accident. Let me see, can I find... Oh, is it? No, not this one. Is it... No, it's only... I think it was 681. Has it really been 3 months already? Jesus, is it only Twitter has it? What the hell? Fine, I'll look up there instead. YouTube search sucks, honestly. So, alright, let me pause the game because I just really want to show you this. It's a really cool sighting. Let me go to Twitter. Alright, let me look at let me allow me to look up the site. Let me look up the train first. Hold on. On Twitter. Alright, here we go. Okay. Website. Wait. Where is it? Window capture. There we go. So yeah, here it is. So, a couple days ago, on the Tokaido Shinkansen, there was a line-side fire which suspended a lot of the different services, and then, in an occasion like this, there would be usually a Nozomi service that would suddenly dispatch from Shin Osaka, and it would usually be an 8-coach train like this. This is filmed by Mitsu Yokan Rail on this Twitter account. Go check him out. But yeah, so, you know, during this time, where there's a suspension, there will be a sudden Nozomi service that will pop up, in which case it would run usually under, I believe, this circumstances, I believe. I believe in the JR West app somewhere, they will usually announce a sudden Nozomi if there is ever in such a situation that there is. So yeah, here it is. And it's run by that rail star, which is really cool. Because usually nowadays they don't run to... Wait, what? No, wait, this is August 30th. No, that's April. No. Alright, this is another one. This is from Ponzi. Is it Ponzi 0529? So yeah. So yeah. Like that, I guess. There we go. By Ken Inoni. This is on delay due to lineside fire, and so this happens. Really cool. Unfortunately, this is after I've left the UK. So, sorry, this happened right after I left Japan, which is very unfortunate because I would love to film the 700 series pass by station as well. I already filmed a 700 series pass by station as well, but a 500 series pass by station before it was running a special tour to Hakata Minami, so to Hakata Depot. So we're not driving this, but I'm gonna send this all the way to Sumamoto. Where is it? Oh, because I want to pass train. Oh, never mind. We're the only effect we're gonna pass is here. Okay, never mind. Or should we just go? Yeah, fuck it. Just have it skip. No, never mind. I believe it's to. Was it Asuka? Wasn't it? Asuka northbound. Yeah, Asuka northbound. Yeah, that should be it. But the train we'll be driving is this. There it goes. Once again, I want to remind you that this concept does not exist even in real life. I just ran out of water. I'm gonna take the opportunity to back up the train a little bit more. Don't know why the sound is weird. The sound is super weird. Like I believe the sound, there is like a recording of it. Like the recording is decent, but I don't know. It sounds odd. And I don't know how they would make this character because this seems new. This seems like a new model when they made this. But this is the N700 8000. There's also the N700 7000. It's literally the same train, but the decal's a bit different. That's really it. The 7000s belongs to JR West. The 8000 belongs to JR Kyushu. These for Kyushu says there are formations. I believe there are only 11 of them, while S formations, which are the 7000 ones, aka the train that belongs to JR West, there's like 19 of them. So totaling up to about 30 trains. 30 of these in total. I'm gonna get some water really quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm not gonna put that I'll be right back thingy, because I won't take long. Okay, I'm back. Where is the front train? Smiley. I am removing your. I'm removing you as a driver, because why? You gotta stop having to be called Jeff, man. Which train is this? Hold on. I need the name, wasn't it? Train car name. This is number 1. So it should be somewhere up here. Let's use Thomas. There we go. Train car name, get rid of it. Is this bugged? Might have to fix this bit. Might have to move this a little bit more forward just for it to work properly, but no, I can't even. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I just realized both trains are. Oh my god, they're not stuck in the middle. Okay, hot diggity dog. 1 second. Ignore how the doors are still open. Oh yeah, I just want to remind you that every time you're at a station with a platform gate door, you always hear this noise. Dun 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 dun. It's so cool. I wouldn't say it's cool, but it's soothing. It's a soothing noise when the door closes. When the gate door closes. Just a little fun fact there, I guess. Okay, there we go. I could probably make a. I'm gonna have an AI 16 car train to go all the way to here, to come all the way to here, because it's time. We need another train. Come on. Can you load, please? I use Gerald. And we start. It's like. Currently, it's 6:10. I got like 20 minutes left. For that new section of the Shinkansen, I'll probably just fly over. I'll just fly over and see what's up. And then I'll be on my way. Okay, no, you can do. Okay, no, hold on. You can do AI service to. Hang on, wait. Go via. Do you have a passing point here? No. Oh no, you do. Navigate via. This is for once after I'm done with streaming. I can mess about with the route a lot more. Passing point, and then you can use the middle platform. Navigate the track mark. Key tobacco 1 main. Set your training priority to 1. There we go. So now at the same time I can move another train to here. I had another N700 at Shinhayo, but I didn't really move it. Okay. Don't fully stop, please. Hello? Why is it so buggy? There we go. Another N700S. Don't know lie. Despite the fact, okay, at first I was really biased about the N700 family because they all replaced like my favorite Shinkansen and all that jizz, and they're all the same. It's samey. It just shows that JR Central and JLS just kind of give up on Shinkansen design. But I like give it a go. Honestly, they aren't like they're fair. They're decent, but the seats are horrible. At least the standard class, at least the ordinary car seats. Meh. At least the ordinary car seats anyway, because the seat back designs are really bad. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider it. I wouldn't really consider it as good either, because the seat backs on at least on the N700S and maybe N700A is a bit more harder. Like the seat back is a lot more harder, but the seat base, like the seat base, you know, the where your bum sits on, it's a lot more comfortable. So, or at least has decent amount of comfort. I guess you could technically call it an ergonomic design. If you want to so call it. But yeah, it's definitely not superior than any of the 8 coach trains. As in like the 500 series, the 700 series Railstar, and even the N700 7000 and 8000, aka the ones that runs on Mizuho and Sakura. It does not compare. I can guarantee you that much. And another failure at that point is the fact that the windows on the N700 family series is so smaller. It's a lot small. You can, once you ride the 500 series, the 700 series, you can absolutely see the differences. The windows are so much smaller. I can guarantee you that much. Stop. Please. Stop. Oh, overshot the platform. Let's move back a little bit. Like this bit here, why is this bit so short? Seriously, I don't understand the alignment of this thing. Honestly. We'll have this turn around. Open the doors and the room. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Once I leave the game, everything will reset. Anyway, the train that was in front of us should left now. By the way, this sound, at least on the Sino Shinkansen, this sound is used when the train is like soon approaching, and then the sound is used when the train is actually approaching, like arriving into the station. Anyway, let's go. Although the N700 series have the advantages of, you know, going 300 kilometers, and no, not 320. The N700 series is not the fastest Shinkansen, to foreigners. For fuck's sake. For goodness sake. Seriously, I can't be bothered. But well, wait, what was I saying again? Hold on. But yeah, basically, obviously the N700 series, as I said before, the N700 series have the speed advantage, but as oh my god, I can't remember anymore, but I wholeheartedly remember the amount of times I rode the N700, 7,000 or 8,000 is insane amount, honestly. Let me see how many times. Shinosaka to Tokuyama, and then Hakata to Shin Osaka. Was it 2 times, wasn't it? I think I rode it 4 times. I'm gonna look it up. How many? I've noted down. How many times have I rode the bloody thing? Oh, sorry. There's also one time where I went from Shinosaka to Shinkobe. That's it. So that's what, 1, 2. I don't know why. I can't exactly remember, to be honest. Oh, right. This sound, the sound you're hearing right now, you can actually hear it on the train. Wait, I think it was when you're like going like maximum full speed, like. But yeah, when it's reaching like more than like 200, over 285, it's a very rough ride. I cannot remember what was experienced on the N700S is like, because I've only run it between one station, which is from Shinosaka to Kyoto. Oh no, sorry, twice in fact. That was one time. And then the second time was Nozomi from Shin Osaka to Hakata. I can't remember how was the ride experience exactly, but it's very vague because I was like I was asleep most of the journey. I was asleep for most of the entire journey. I don't know why again, this is something you have to try out yourself. If you get the chance to ride the either Sakura or Mizuho on a section, like watch your speed, go download like a speedometer app, and then like see how fast you're going if you can. If you're going more like 290 or something, it's a rough ride. It's very shaky when you're sitting back against your seat reclined. You can feel the vibration. It's horrible. It's a very rough ride. It's not the best. I'll tell you that much. I don't even think the 500 series even shake that much. As far as I remember. Like, because the 500 is super smooth, same as the 700, but the N700 and the N700 family, while it like every time it accelerates, it feels like you're pushed against your seat every time. It's like fucking a plane taking off. Like it's a feeling that, you know, when the plane is taking off, but the plane never really leaves the runway. That's the feeling. Every time it goes like full acceleration, you're pushed against back your seat while having a shaky, uncomfortable ride. It's real. It's like it's not very bad, but like you can really feel the vibration. I haven't really tested that coins standing on a table thingy, but I can guarantee you can feel the shake. You can feel the vibration while going like 300 kilometers on the Sanyo Shinkansen, by the way. Not the Tokaido Shinkansen. I just want to remind you that. Because the Tokaido Shinkansen doesn't reach 300 kilometers. Only 285 maximum speed. Please don't forget that. If you wanted to go to Japan and wanted to experience the full experience of Shinkansen, you have to go on the Sanyo Shinkansen line. You have to. Otherwise, I won't forgive you. The amount of times I've seen foreigners just going to the, oh look at that, it's we went on the Shinkansen between Tokyo and Osaka. We reached 300 kilometers, and no section does it ever reach 300 kilometers. You guys are disappointed there, mate. I'm just saying, you kind of lost your own hope, to be honest. I'm just gonna say it like that. But yeah, in terms of the N700, 700 and, bro, 7,000 and 8,000, it's a enjoyable ride. I would say it like that. It's a joy to ride on, apart from the vibration. Cause you wouldn't guess it. I can only tell you from experience, because I haven't took much picture of it, because it's like this train isn't going anywhere. This train isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So I don't know, next time I go to Japan, I'll take a picture. I'll take some picture of it. But otherwise, yeah, it is very comfortable. Even in the 3+2 seating for the non-reserved seats from cars 1 to 3, it's decently comfortable. And it's much more comfortable on between cars 4 and 8, which are all 2+2 seating, which are a joy to sit on. Those are reserved seats. Actually, I'm just gonna show you. although I don't have a full picture of it, I truly want to show you. Wait, where's no. Oh, there we go. Ignore the text. I have to show you this because it's so comfortable. Well, I say so comfortable is, I personally think it's like decently comfortable. Oh yeah, this was when I was catching the last Mizuho back from Hakata to Shinosaka. The non-reserved seats are all full, so I had to sit on the ground. And because even though I was holding a Japan JR Rail Pass, there were just no seats, reserved seats for me. So which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, this is pretty much the only good seat pick that I have. And yeah, I can guarantee you, these seats are comfortable. I can guarantee you that much. And especially, again, as I said, if you own a JR Rail Pass and you want to get between like Hakata, like from say Shinosaka to like somewhere along the Sanyo Shinkansen line, I would highly recommend Sakura or Mizuho. Sorry, I would highly recommend Sakura. Reserving a seat on a Sakura train, because those seats are honestly a steal. Because obviously there are also Nozomi Hikari services that are from Tokyo to like Hakata. But obviously, because the 16-car trains all in, other than I believe, was it 8, 9, and 10 carriage, all of the seats are 3+2 seating. And so, if you're traveling on the Sanyo Shinkansen line and you have a rail pass and able to book a seat, I highly recommend you getting the Sakura trains. It's super good. It's an absolute steal. The fact that you get to reserve a seat on a 2+2 seating. There's no like 3+2 seating, by the way. Again, is an absolute steal. Not only that, I think there was like 2 or 3. I mean, oh, well, for the time I was on there was ever only one operating vending machine, I believe. I can't remember. I think it was in car 3. Somewhere. I can't remember. But just it's along the train in here somewhere. But honestly, other than a rough ride, this is a very, like, a decent train, I would say. It's not a good, I don't think this is a good train. The vibration is honestly unreal. I'm sorry. But now, honestly, now I have a valid reason to actually somewhat dislike the N700s. Although, I wouldn't say that they are bad. They're, like, decent at best. That's what I think, anyway. But as for the N700S, just hell no. I'm not gonna lie, although I have sit for what, nearly like 2 to 3 hours on it, on a Nozomi, it's fine. It's not as painful as I don't know, what you usually get in the UK with the Intercity Express trains, aka the Class 80X, where the standard class seat is just unbearable, cause the seat had no padding at all. But at least on the N700S, not only can you recline, not only there's a great amount of legroom, the fact that the seat base is padded is honestly decent enough, I think, even for fire safety regulations. So it does make me wonder why the hell, the UK can't do such a thing. And yeah, because these trains usually run semi-fast services on the Sanyo Shinkansen line, it kind of took up a lot of space for Hikari. It took up a lot of the Hikari diagrams, and hence you don't really see that much Hikari services. on the Sanyo Shinkansen line past Okayama, I think. That's how I usually see it anyway, but yeah. It's a Shinkansen that I would be willing to get on over the 16-car ones, other than like for the sake of Nozomi speed. Because again, these things can reach 300 as well. So that's me the question. I actually, yeah, after this, I'm gonna probably just have a quick glimpse at the mini Shinkansen section that was on the south side of the map, and then I'll check that for myself. So yeah, I rode west one time, 2 times on the way back, second time on the way back. A third time on the way back. A third time on the way back. And then a whole day without it. A fourth time between Shinosaka and Shinkobe. I'm gonna pause because the map doesn't load. So that's 4 times so far. Is it 5 times? And then one more journey between Shin Osaka to Okayama. So that's, yeah, 5 times. I've never really run it 5 times, which honestly, I'm surprised that it's that low. And unfortunately enough, that most of my journeys are done on the 500 series. Which honestly is a worse way to do it. Because it stops at all stations. Alright, so instead of going through the platform, I have to do this again, otherwise the bloody junction won't load. So let me double check this. Do we have any space for where we're gonna park? Well, we probably do. Hopefully. Anyway, here's a quick glimpse of the little terminal we're heading to. I just gotta set the tracks really quick because I forgot to do that. You know, when we're coming in. I'm also go fire here at like 150 kilometers. There we go. But yeah, for those who do have the rail pass but want to get to like Hakata or Shinosaka quicker, wherever you are, if you want to ride a Nozomi or Mizuho, you have to pay for like 4,960 yen, so around like 500 yen basically. As for how much is it in your currency, you can do it out yourself. going this section at 200 kilometers. Jesus. There we are, diverging away from the airport. Eh, forget it. Might as well play the music. Because why not? But yeah, it's really a shame because I would have loved to see more Hikaru rail sub diagrams. Than whatever this, then you know, just this. Than just Sakura and Mizuho. Because otherwise, because especially I can't help but I address. Because the Sakura diagrams are not that many, as far as I know. It's like an hour like per run. That's like 1 per hour, and that's a Sakura. Sometimes I believe you get like 2 per hour, but I don't know. It's very it should be consistent, but it's not very frequent. Compared to like, you know, Nozomi or Mizuho. So it is a bit annoying. So preferably I would like some Hikaru rail stars, please. Thank you. I'm sure you can fit in the timetable somehow. And I do quite like the Kyushu music. Sorry, the oddball melody for this. There we go. I quite like it. I mean, really, the only reason why I would like it is because it's just much more unique compared to other trains. Because even on JRS stuff, they only use the dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. That one, which is not really unique to be honest, but that's like one of the more different ones. How do you differentiate 2 different companies using the same bloody train with the livery being the same? Seriously, boo-hoo. But seriously, the N700, the new N700P formation, or the what N700 6000. That's gonna be replacing the 500 series. That's supposed to be the 500. That is supposed to be replacing the 500 series. Like, there's no livery that distinct it. That's it. Which still sucks. I personally think. Should have been painted green. Like the 0 series. Like, I don't know. As in this color. They should have painted it in this color. They should have painted it in this color scheme if they aren't like gonna skip station or run like Nozomi services at a regular. I'm just saying, JRS, you should have done more to paint your bloody trains. Swear to God. I like this. I like the differentiate how they differentiate the different color schemes. Honestly. I know the 500 series and Railstar doesn't, but I like that they still have it. It's just because they have charm. That makes me attached to it, you know? Compared to the like N700 series, it's just nothing. Like even the 7000 series and 8000 series variant, the 7000 and 8000 variants have their own distinct livery. Well, between each other, it's like the same, but like compared to other N700s, it's like completely different, you know? And that just gives up the charm, I think. And here we are. Here we are at Ikaruko Terminal. Welcome. So yeah, very Tokyo-like station, I think. I don't know. That's the first thing I come up with. That's the first thing I thought of. Yeah, big stations with some conventional lines here and there. And there's more over there as well. Oh, look at that, there's a cruise ship terminal. No, that's not it. That's a cruise ship in the distance there. But yeah, a pretty cool map. Overall. You can pretty much drive endlessly, like from conventional lines to Shinkansen route. It's a very big map for you to play around with. It's a really good map. I do think it is. Oh, you know, obviously there are some bits and bobs that I don't think it makes sense or should be put in of some not okay quality building, because I see some bots of the route that's clipping the trains, or sometimes the platform gap is way too big. Oh, like this. But you know, this uses a conventional platform, so oh well. But yeah, this is one of the other issues that Trainz has, is that no one really makes that many more varied buildings for, in terms of like, you know, Shinkansen buildings. You only got, you know, got the one like the generic one where there's a passing track, and the track, you know, there's like 2 tracks in the middle and then 2 tracks to the side where the platforms are. That's the generic one, and then we just keep seeing like Shin Anemone Station building. That's it, and then we got nothing else. The one we have, which is like the 2 straight platforms, when it's just, I don't like it. It's bad. It looks horrible. Well, let's take a look at the section beyond here. The reason why I didn't really operate a train here because that this section is really not complete. Because there's no way for me to turn around, so that's why I didn't really go towards here. But obviously, this section here is much. I believe it's still, you know, in construction. As you can see, it isn't a generic one. Actually, I'll give a chance for it to load. What time is it now? So as you can see here, I don't know, like the generic station here. There's a new branch line here, apparently. You can drive around, which I did off stream. Although I gotta say, this bit of the route is really looks good though. And I believe here is where the mini Shinkansen is, so called. No. I believe it's all the way here. At the edge of the map here. So from here, for some reason, like honestly, why can't you do this there for Shinkansen depots, huh? Well, yeah, as you can see here, there's this from this bit here. The Icarus Shinkansen continues towards here and onwards to like the edge of the map here, where I believe it's supposed to. There's supposed to be more on this side. So it's not complete yet. And this bit is where the mini Shinkansen is, and for some reason it's just for some reason, despite being a, I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I think you're supposed to do this from the big terminal on, you know, on this side. I forgot the station name. Somewhere around here. And have a Shinkansen operate all the way to down here. And then turns left. And this is the bit where I don't know what happened here. Cause like look at the tracks here. It's just not loaded at all. It's completely broken. So there's a Shinkansen yard here, which honestly would have been really useful for me to use. But, you know, the tracks are completely gone and broken, so I don't know which track is supposed to use. And there's another station here, which looks pretty good, actually. And goes all the way through this mountain. Goes down here. And this is the final stop, basically. This is the final stop. I believe you're only supposed to fit like 8 coaches here, aren't you? Hold on. Yeah, I think you're supposed to only fit like 8 coach trains here. Anything like, more than that is probably gonna go, like, overshoot. As I shall demonstrate. Put a 16-car train there. As you can see here, yeah, it overshot. So yeah, 8-car trains is the maximum limit here. Probably. But yeah, I would absolutely love to drive on this section if this section would have, you know, load the correct tracks. But otherwise, I don't know what track or asset Pagroove used on this section because it's missing on my end. So Pagroove, if you know what is wrong with this section, please let me know. I would absolutely have to try my way to, you know, best to try and fix this bit so I can have some fun with have some fun on the mini Shinkansen. But yeah, other than that, yeah, this is really cool. It's a cool map. This is Sakura Terminal. But yeah, a really cool map. A really big map, massive map. You can have endless time playing around with it. So, if you're interested, I have already linked the Trainz forum of where you can download this route in. Again, once again, fair warning that this route is massive. Wait, shit, did I left the train here? Hold on. I know I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the airport because I like the airport more. So yeah, once again, if you guys are interested in downloading this map, once again, I have already linked in the description below. You can download it if you want to, and once again, it's very massive. It will take forever to load if you don't have the Trainz subscription thingy. So yeah, I shall farewell goodbye to y'all over here. I'll do this to the face cam. Alright, that's it for today's stream. Sorry for having uploaded anything in such a long time. I honestly just wanted to immerse myself, you know, and spend some time with my family and in my home country, you know. Haven't been back in here in 2 years. It's crazy. So, anyhow, that's it for today. And like the stream if you liked it, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next stream or video. And I'll see you all in the next stream or video then. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section below. Just don't, as long as you don't ask me where I download the trains. I have too many of them. I have too many trains. I forgot which is where. So, anyway, look until next signing off. Peace out and bye bye. All right, goodbye, guys. Woo. Have a good day.